My name is Michel Ness. What do you need to know about me? Maybe three things. I work for Easy. They ask for a Chinese volunteer, so that would be me. And I already had, I think, three of these. It's a triple Carmelite. Up to you.
Yeah, thank you, Michel. It will be an animated session, I think. So my name is Philip Michiels. I'm representing Cato Networks. It's now 3 years I'm working for Cato. And my goal is to put the brand in the Belgian market. That's my goal. So who of you in the audience already know Cato Networks? Okay, I think we can stop already then. But I will do a quick recap for those where Cato is still a new name. Cato itself, founded by Shlomo Kramer. He's one of the godfathers of the cybersecurity, because in the 90s, Shlomo, he started Checkpoint Security, one of the firewall brands that's still here on the floor. But also in 2000, and by the way, Checkpoint was the first stateful firewall. And in 2006, Shlomo was also one of the founders of Palo Alto Networks, the first next generation firewall. And so it's an evolution. And in 2015, he started Cato Networks, the first real cloud-based SASE platform, Secure Access Service Edge, because that's what we're doing. We are fast growing. When I started, we were with 300 people worldwide. Now we are tripled in the meantime. So that's Cato, little background. We are recognized as one of the leading SASE providers, and I will explain you why, and also why New Wave Group, one of our customers, switched it from an existing vendor, one of the brands I just named, to Cato Networks. But we don't only have New Wave Group. We already have quite large customers worldwide, like Herbalife, well known from the shakes. If you want to lose some weight, then Herbalife can help you. But I didn't know that. They have a quite big company, many locations, need for high throughputs on their backbone worldwide. For Europe, we have Carlsberg, more than around 400 sites worldwide that just adopted from, I would say, a traditional telco towards Cato. Also in Belgium, some nice logos that made the move to Cato. So we're quite proud on it, that those customers made the decision to go to the new generation of connectivity and security. Because most customers that come to us, they have some pain points. They say, okay, we have issues with the connectivity. It's slow. It's outdated. If we need to add new sites, it's difficult. It's a slow process. So those are all I would say, the pain points customers are coming to us. And that's how we can help them. Because the reason that those customers have those, I would say, pain points is because the IT industry, for years, it didn't really change. It was based on point solutions, on appliances, and the only thing that where there was an evolution was on the number of Ethernet ports, the throughput, some small features, but not really a new technology revolution. And that's where Cato, in that space, we are operating. If you look at a traditional network, like also New Wave Group had one with MPLS, and then you have the new requirements of the business, like, okay, we are adopting cloud applications, SaaS applications. Every customer today is almost forced to go from, for example, Office on-prem towards Office 365 with your Exchange server in the past. you had to manage it. Today it's a managed service. And so there are many examples that customers are moving to the cloud, and it also required new view and technology from the IT team. Before you can easily connect all your sites, backhaul all your internet traffic to the data center, you put a big firewall there and you secure it. Those days are over, and now you need that connectivity, security from everywhere. The same with the users. They want to work from everywhere. So also there, you need to adapt, and you need new technology to be able to get that evolution in your network. And if you look at the traditional approach, it's by adding point technology like SD-WAN, because it's cheaper. That's what they say. But at the end, it's not solving your issues. And it's not the only solution you need to be able to accomplish the two requirements. You also need to put security in the cloud, because your data is no longer in your data center, it's everywhere. So you need to secure it. But again, SD-WAN is not designed to provide all that security and connectivity. The remote users, again, if you backhaul everything to your data center for your remote users, and they need to access through your data center, the cloud, it's not working. That's technology that's broken. It's over those days. It's for the museum. So you need to adapt and have new way of thinking. And the platform to allow all those business needs, the choice you have to make there is really crucial and important, because if you have many point products that you need to manage, it's complexity. And if you want to do good security, you want to remove all that complexity. It needs to be easy to implement and to maintain. And if you make the good choice or the right choice for a platform, you will be able to serve the business with all their requirements, like, okay, we have a new office, we need to connect it, secure it. With the right platform, it must be easy. The same with we have a new SaaS application. Can you guarantee me that only our employees have access to that new SaaS application? The zero trust aspect. So all those business needs, you need to be able to provide an answer to it quite quickly and swiftly. So the platform is really very important. And that's also why Gartner in 2019, they provided their vision for connectivity and security. They call it SASE, Secure Access Service Edge. Now, the definition is super simple. It's a service providing all connectivity and security technology into one service, converged. And this vision from 2019 is exactly what Cato is doing. Because in 2015, we already created our platform converging all those technologies, and it will enable you to answer every requirement from the business to support the digital transition of your company. Now, how did we do that? And that's very important. We have built from scratch in 2015 a new cloud stack that we, Cato, developed using new container-based services. And in that platform, in that cloud stack that we developed, we included all those technologies that you need for connectivity, for security. That cloud stack is also running on our own hardware. So we are putting worldwide physical racks with our cloud stack, and every rack, we call it POP, point of presence, worldwide, they are exactly the same. The cloud stack is exactly the same, all security. Now, why is this important? Because from an operational point of view, we, Cato, we have full control on our platform, on our cloud stack. on the software part, but also on the hardware, the virtualization. It's not virtualization, it's a cloud stack that we are using. So we have created our own cloud. And it's important for the technical aspect, but also for the commercial aspect. Because we are not depending of Google or Amazon or Azure. We have built our own cloud, our own stack. And it's also a price aspect. So we fully control every aspect of our service. We don't need to pay Google, we don't need to pay Amazon, we don't need to pay Azure. So it's very important. So that's what we have built. And with that service, we provide it 24/7, 365 days a year. It's a full SaaS solution. We provide the service, and the only thing as a customer you have to do is connect your sites, your remote users, your cloud environments to our platform over the internet. So are using the internet as a transport, and automatically you have full connectivity between all your sites and full control on the security level, because all that traffic, you can also secure it with our security stack. And the nice part is that that's all done using one single web interface. So as a customer, you get full control of your network, of every IP packet, every user application, even the quality of the application. It's all controlled through our platform, our SASE platform. If I say our platform, our cloud, it's really one cloud stack divided over today more than 95 physical POPs. So those are the POPs, are the locations where we have the physical racks. It's, for example, in Brussels at Interaction, but we have also at other data centers, we have POPs worldwide, Amsterdam and so on. Now you need to know that in the POPs we have internet peering, very important for the SD-WAN termination, but also for the secure internet access. And all those POPs are connected with private fibers, with private connectivity. So the Cato Cloud worldwide is a full mesh that the customer, in this case New Wave Group, can use to optimize all their traffic flows worldwide. So from the site you're connecting to the closest POP, and from there your site-to-site traffic and also your internet traffic will be optimized towards the destination that you have in another country or whatever. So that's today our private backbone that we have built. Now, very quickly, before Michel continues specifically for New Wave Group, how does it work? We have the full platform. We run it. We make it available for you. That's the service. In the platform, you have the full intelligence of the platform, connectivity, but also all the security layers, the full security stack. I will not explain everything today, but that's what we are offering. To connect your sites, super simple. I have a small box here with me. The only thing you need to do is connect your internet lines, your local LAN, power, and this device automatically, it will connect to the closest POP, making encrypted tunnels between the socket and the POP, and it will optimize all your traffic from your site to the Cato backbone. And this device is like a real extension of our cloud in your local network. The box itself, no maintenance, it's all automated. In the platform, it's updated. It's updated by the platform, patch it if necessary, so there's no operational work anymore on those boxes. By the way, we have different models depending the speed and the needs that you have on site. You can also put them in high availability. But so it's very simple to connect your sites. The same with remote users. An agent, fully zero trust, multi-factor authentication, device authentication, posture checks, everything is supported. And for us, in fact, we don't care how a user is connecting remotely with the agent or from a branch. It's the same security. So you have really your security following your users worldwide, wherever they are. You have the same security posture and device posture that will be applied. Same with the clouds. Those are also sites that we connect to our platform. And once they are connected, you have full control on all the flows, also to the internet, because every pop of Cato, you can use it to inject traffic, and you decide where that traffic will exit to the internet. So it can enter in Brussels, and it can exit somewhere in the US, for example. You have full control on all your traffic flows. We even put machine learning, artificial intelligence on top of it for XDR. So we create a baseline, we look at anomalies, and we will report it. It's all included in the platform. And the nice thing is, all this is managed through one single web interface. You have visibility, you have the full control of the security on top there, on the one optimization, everything is really, in one interface with role-based control that you can provide. Some controls on local people in other countries or other departments. Everything is supported in our platform. Okay, so that's the basic for Cato, which is also what UWave Group is using. I now give the word to Michel. Time to wake up.
Thank you very much, Philippe. Here, my game. The good news is I only have 3 slides, so that's okay. Thank you, Philippe. Okay. By the way, if you should summarize Cato Networks, it's making one connectivity, networking, security easy. Okay, guys. Let's move on. I'm going to try to tell you a little bit about our case, UWave Group. Before we move on, I'm paid for doing this. I have to present you Easy. Who knows Easy here in the room? Don't be shy. Okay. Yeah, you of course, Mirko. Oh, sorry, wrong one. There we go. So about Easy Group, we are a group. Company has been founded in 1999, so we are celebrating this year, I think, our 25th anniversary. Yeah, we are celebrating it day by day until the end of the year. It's been created by a former professional soccer player. His name is Salvatore Curava, very interesting guy, by the way. Since 2019, we are under what we call a dual CEO leadership. So we have 2 CEOs because we are covering whole of Belgium. So we have one CEO for the Flemish part and one CEO for the French part. It's a strong growing company with where we have a lot of ambitions. That's why I'm working at Easy, to be honest. I think today we are about 550 people, and by 2026, don't know if I can say that, but the ambition is to grow to 800 people. So we have a lot of ambitions. And very important, 30% of our people are shareholders. And I know you don't care about it, me neither, yet I'm a shareholder. It's very important because it makes parts of our culture. We are real nice people to work with, even when we don't have had 3 triple Carmelites in a row. We are divided also over 8 locations across Belgium. So we are most active in the Benelux region. But that also means that we're not only working in Belgium, we also work abroad, but most of the time with companies that has, let's say, the leadership and the control from Belgium. Okay? Our turnover in 2023, I think it was somewhere around 100 million. I think it was 105 million, but who cares about those 5 million? And what we do, we are what I call a full-blown system integrator. And that means that we deliver a wide range of IT services and solutions across 6 business lines. So basically business applications, we build our own business applications. We even have built our own XDR platform, which is called Bluehorn. We have also other kind of applications. Along the business applications, we are fully working on the modern workplace, mainly with one of our strategic partners, Microsoft. We are in the consultancy space, cloud, no secret for us, and also cybersecurity and professional services. And we are mainly focusing on medium and large size companies, by the way. Hi, David. How are you doing? Just in time. Thank you very much. And nice to know, really nice to know. We have been elected since 2014 as a great place to work for 10 times in a row. Best place in a row. Oh, sorry for the mistake. Sorry for the mistake. Yet, very important, even if you don't care about it, but yet very important. We are really a very, very nice company to work with. We have some customers here in the room. Are we nice to work with? Oh, come on, guy. David, do I get your attention? Are we nice to work with? Yeah, okay, thank you very much. At least one who said yes, okay. All right, no, it's a very important one, really. I joined Easy about 2 years ago, and I have the best time of my life. Okay, so if I'm standing here in front of you talking about, or trying to do my best to talk about Cato Network, told you I'm a Chinese volunteer, do remember that. We must do something important, I think, for Cato Networks. You saw this reference slides of important Cato Networks customers in Belgium and the rest of the world. These are some of them that are on our name. And I changed 2 of them. It's quite important. I changed, or I did Picanol and Nico Group. Why did I have Picanol and Nico Group? It's very important because when you talk to a vendor, it's always, they come with the big names. They come with the big names and the big companies. But one of the elements that Cato Networks has, and it's very important in a landscape such as Belgium, they offer scalability. You don't need to be a very big company. As soon as you're a company with 2 sites linked with MPLS or some kind of other connectivity and you have some problems, they can resolve it just with this small little box, which is basically, we call it a socket. That's it. And it just converges networking, connectivity, security in just this small box. That's what it does. Driven by a cloud platform. You see, Philippe, it's not very, very complicated to explain what you do, right? So you can pass the box. By the way, every time you touch the box, it will augment my sales by 30%. So pass it along and along and along. Okay. I'm here to talk about New Wave Group. And we have the IT manager amongst us, David. I'm going to do my best to talk about New Wave Group. I've been doing for a very long time business with them, I think 20 years, something like that. Yeah, not far away. Okay, who is New Wave Group? First of all, it's a Swedish company, and it has been founded in 1999, so they have 1991. They have been here for a very long time, and in Sweden, they are, in fact, a big story because the company have been made by what we call a self-made man, Torsten Jansson. Do I say it right? Okay. So he came from nowhere and is now amongst the richest person in Sweden. What is the company doing? Quite complex, but I'll come back on that a little bit later. It's a growth company that designs, acquires, and develops brands and products in the corporate gifts and in the home furnishing sector. Basically, to give you an idea, you see my shirt. It's very bad quality. It has not been developed by New Wave Group. But you know the Belgian police? Everyone knows the Belgian police. They have really quality shirts. This has been done by New Wave Group, for instance. Okay? When you see people working, the workwear most of the time comes, for instance, from New Wave Group. Right? Almost. You can do me a job after. So, They are worldwide, active across approximately 70 operational companies. At the time when they closed the deal with Cato Network, New Wave Group was about, I think, 50 companies. That's back around 2016, 2017. So it's a fast-growing company. I think the last years they have developed themselves into the US and also into the Asian market. There are about 2,500 employees worldwide, and their revenue is around 800 million euro. And last but not least, they are publicly a company and they are listed on the Swedish stock market. And just to finish with the introduction of New Wave Group, a fun financial fact to know: if you had invested 50,000 euros 5 years ago in the New Wave Group stock, you would have today around almost 200,000 euro, which is just enough to buy the new Tesla. So you can also invest today 50,000 euro in the Tesla stock, and probably in 5 years it will be worth, I think, 5 euro, but yet. So, about New Wave Group, a little bit more information. These are, in fact, the brands that they do represent. Just to give you an idea, maybe that you see some brands that you know about. Harvest is a very well-known, and Harvest and Frost, also very known. Kraft, also well-known brand. And what they do, actually, I'm going to try to show it in a visual way. So first thing they do, and that's very important, they have a corporate division, which is divided in 3 subdivisions. So the first division is focusing on promo wear. It's like, you know, this shirt, that's promo wear. It can be also a pen or something else, anything that is focusing on promotion. Most of the time, I think 80 to 85%, it will come from New Wave Group of one of their subsidiaries worldwide. Next thing, what they do is promotional gifts. So this can be a pen, this can be a water bottle, can be anything. And last thing is workwear. Okay. The next thing they are quite active in is everything which is related to sport and leisure. And in the sport and leisure segment, New Wave Group offers, in fact, clothes and shoes for the active consumer from several full-owned brands like Head, Auclair, Kraft, Cutter & Buck, and Seger. They are very popular, for instance, in the world of golf. Don't know if someone is playing golf? No? Okay. I tried. Very complex, very complex. And the last thing is everything which is related to gift and home furnishing. So these are products that will help you to create more beautiful everyday life, and that can serve as a gift for yourself or to offer to someone else. That's what they are doing. And someone told me, I don't know if it's true, but you're also owner of a nice hotel in Sweden. Is that correct? A glass hotel. Okay, yet. It's almost the same. Maybe not so cold, but yet. Okay. So it's a big company. To come back to, I think it's 2016, something like that. David here in the room was playing around with the idea we need to do something around our connectivity. We are working today with an MPLS, and we have some issues, and we need to resolve those issues. So first thing he did was looking at SD-WAN. At that time, SD-WAN was coming up, and it was something like really hot. But then I had a fantastic idea to go with David to an IT trade fair show in the UK, where he met Cato Networks. And by the time he came back, he said, no SD-WAN, Michel, we are going full Cato Networks. And I was like, okay. And basically, why did they went with the Cato Networks story? Well, clearly, first of all, they had a quite high-cost internet bandwidth, which really, yeah, they had a problem with the performance on it. The applications were really crippling under the performance. Next thing is, well, every time they had to add a new entity, it took them quite a long time. It was several months. And in their space, they need to be really swift and agile. And the last thing, they suffer from time to time from downtime outages. And that's the worst thing that you can have. A downtime connectivity is like suffering of a malware attack. Your business is cut out. So we went into a Cato Networks story, and there we basically resolved all their problem. We did a proof of concept, and out of that proof of concept came out that indeed Cato Networks was way much faster, so we got way much more bandwidth for a way much more interesting price, which is not unimportant. The flexibility was we talked in days and in weeks instead of months, which is quite important. Almost no outages. Have you ever suffered an outage with Cato Networks? 2 times in 8 years? Long outages? Short outages? Short. You did like this at short. And for quite important, 90% fewer service tickets. Have you ever tried to call to your internet provider with a small question? Oh my God, it's like hell. So very important. They have a very good support organization. The technology is incredible, but the support organization behind it is awesome, really. Believe me. I wouldn't say that for every vendor here, but they are quite exclusively on that. And that's it from my part. It's back to you. I think we still need 2 or 3 minutes.
Okay, but I will not take it too long. Just a quick overview. This is an example of how we can improve the connectivity using our global backbone. So we have our POP infrastructure, all the private connectivity, fibers between all the POPs. So we are able to provide a stable network worldwide. Even for customers with only sites in Belgium, who always tell me, yeah, but we are not international. We only have sites in Belgium. Think again, you are using Office 365. I don't think it's in Belgium. If you are using Salesforce, it's not in Belgium, it's in Frankfurt. So even customers with only sites in Belgium, you're international. So, but this is how we optimize those traffic flows using our backbone, our TCP optimization that's by default in the platform. How do we do that? By adding many technology in our platform. And also, where's the box? There, in the small box. Because if we go quickly and you are able to use multiple transports, the small box up to 3 transports. With the larger one, you can now even go up to 4 transports that you can combine, all active. So it's very, also to the closest POP, we connect to the closest POP. We're adding quality of service, fully identity-aware routing based on users, applications, devices, everything you have as an object you can use to make decisions on connectivity and security. We have technology like packet loss mitigation. So for every stream, you can decide, okay, those packets, I will send them over every available link, and the first packet arriving at the POP will be used. So using this technology in sites where you have bad internet connectivity, you can even enhance the quality of voice, for example, or any other stream that you want to optimize. The middle mile between the POPs, that's by default. We have our private backbone. We are using TCP optimization on those streams. And also towards your cloud SaaS applications. The fact that we have POPs worldwide, you can decide that your internet traffic is not breaking out in the first POP, but to the POP, in the POP close to your cloud application. So all the way to the last POP, we are optimizing the traffic, and there it will exit to the internet, to your SaaS application. And using all this technology really can like in the example, we can enhance all those traffic flows. Configuration-wise, it's very simple to configure Cato. If you know how to configure a traditional firewall and solution, you can directly work with Cato. You see the rule base here for the internet firewall, with all the parameters that you can define, just like in any other next generation firewall. And you can really make clever decisions, combining multiple aspects in your zero trust policy. For example, in this use case, Piet Janssen, only with his Windows PC from the Netherlands, and Sentinel-1 needs to install it on his PC, then he can access this application or that application or SaaS service on the internet. Same for the one firewall. So you have in our platform 2 next-gen firewalls, internet, from any user, any sites to the internet. That's that policy. The one firewall is between your own sites, your own locations. Can also be Azure, Google, everything, your private locations connected to Cato, and you have full control on all the traffic flows. And also there the same, you can decide in a very granular way what you can do with your flows. So, and that's the last slide also. So for the future, if you have projects or business needs where SD1 pops up, or a cloud security pops up, or remote access pops up, instead of thinking tactical, like we'll solve that issue, it's better to look at the bigger picture and make a more strategic choice for a platform that allows you to answer all those business needs in a very quick and swift way. So voila. So that's was for today. I don't know if there are questions. I propose that you can always contact me or where's Michel? He already left? Yeah. Okay. You can always contact me or Michel in case of questions. Yeah. Thank you.